Another episode of Unaccompanied Adult with Joe Diaz. What's going on, everybody? Is the delayed clapping for me? How's everybody doing, man? It's getting closer to Valentine's Day. I hope all you guys got your significant other's gift already. I know I have mine. I got mine. And plus, like I have a double whammy this month. It's me and my girl's anniversary this month and Valentine's, obviously. So I got the double whammy. I got my gifts in the bag, quite literally. Just because you know what I mean. Yes. So guys, I hope you got your gifts in the bag. It's a bad look if you don't have it. And for those of you who like aren't really beat for getting gifts, start a fight now. You start the fight today. Couple of reasons. One, Super Bowl is this Sunday, this coming Sunday, and you don't want any interruptions or somebody just like, but what does that mean when what's the forward pass, or like, you know what, I just want to watch the shit in peace. So if you don't want to be bothered, just start the fight now because of Super Bowl Sunday, and also Valentine's Day is next Friday. So, and then just make up like the next day. Not me. I'm fully prepared for San Valentine's Day. It's not necessarily a holiday that is for guys. I think I've talked about this many a time, but Valentine's Day isn't for us guys. If you're expecting something for Valentine's Day, I feel sorry for you. I feel bad for you because it's only catered to and advertised for the female of the species. So there's like, hey, every kiss begins with K, or you should take her out for a massage or whatever the fuck. It's never, you never see like a Sears ad. No, you don't see Sears anyway, but like you don't see like, come down to Harbor Freight Tools and get the guy in your life, the jackhammer, so he can drill you later on tonight. Like it's not for us fellas. It's not. There's so many holidays that are just specifically for women. And guys, we get like one. Maybe we get one. We get Father's Day. And that's debatable at this point. Christmas is not for us. Christmas is definitely not for us. It's for the kids and it's for your girl. Valentine's Day is not for us. God, like I don't remember ever like really getting excited for a Valentine's Day. Like yo, what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get the new fucking Spider-Man 2 on PS5 or wherever the fuck. No, that shit has yet to happen. Christmas, nah, I don't really get anything like me, and also I don't celebrate my birthday, so I get like zero gifts. Like, but again, I don't celebrate it. I don't expect it. But sometimes you want to get like spoiled a little bit. But yes, Valentine's Day is on the way. The 14th, if you don't know. 15th is Side Chick Day. So if you didn't see him on the 14th, baby, you're the side chick, and you'll definitely go out to dinner on the 15th. Um, there's something annoying about going out on Valentine's Day, like the day of, because like so many people go out to eat, and then you're like, a romantic dinner. Fucking, you don't want to talk about inflation? Fuck eggs. It's the price of roses on Valentine's Day. That like flowers on Mother's Day and Valentine's Day always shoot through the fucking roof, just because you gotta you can't you have to buy your mom flowers and you have to buy your girl flowers. So you know what I mean. So you have to buy them flowers. So the price of roses, that goes to the roof. Like if of a dozen roses is like, let's say $45, and I'm ballparking this shit right now. If it's $45, it's $90 on Valentine's Day, and you got to get it. You have to get them. You have to get them because then you're in the doghouse. Unless like my girl doesn't really like flowers that much, just because they die quick, and she has a point. They die. So what I do, I get her things that she likes, and like couple of, I think for Christmas I got her like this Hello Kitty Lego flower that you put together, and that lasts forever. And this Hello Kitty, my girl loves Hello Kitty. So there you go. There's modern solutions for modern day problems, I guess. But yeah, it's something so annoying about going out on Valentine's Day, because you're competing with people, and you're competing with other couples, and then like somebody's gonna fuck up your vibe by like just proposing in the middle of the restaurant like an asshole, or just like, like I wasn't even gonna have this talk with my girl, but now she sees you proposing to this bitch. Now she's gonna go, well, time is ticking, and we have been together for quite some time, and sometimes I just think about taking the next step. I'm like, sure. No, I'm not saying that's what my girl's saying. Like, we've only this is gonna be our 2nd year anniversary. Um, so, but we like, we haven't even had the conversation yet. So, but I'm sure the one day is gonna come up and shit, just like, Superman married Lois and shit. Like, it's just like use my own fucking childhood against me and shit. But yeah, like, but so guys, I hope you have your ducks in a row. You don't want to, last minute run to the gas station and get her like a fucking windshield wiper and fluid and some Reese's Pieces. Some Reese's Pieces, because they ran out of like the good chocolate and shit. But yeah, man, it's it's I've realized in the past couple of weeks that I am politicked out. I am so tired of politics. And I talk to, like, like my girl is a liberal. Not in like, she's not a staunch liberal. That she wears deodorant and shoes and shit. Not like these hacky sack playing fucks over there. Like, the content of the character and all that shit. Like sometimes I talk to her about it. It's like, because it's just like I'm being inundated with the news and social media and just emails and all that shit. And like, in what I appreciate about her is like, she go, it's too early. It is too early for you to be talking to me about politics. Or she'll just go, I'm not in the mood, which I really do appreciate, because like sometimes I forget that, you know, like this doesn't turn on, my brain doesn't turn off. Like, so I'm constantly thinking, I'm constantly just like troubleshooting and all this shit, and my girl just likes to relax, and like, she wants to catch up on what's going on and on the boat in the Mediterranean and shit. Like she likes it, and which is great that she knows how to turn it off. Me, I don't. I'm just like I'm constantly picking things apart and all that shit, and I'm constantly informed. I'm like, I have to do the show, so I'm like constantly reading, constantly watching videos, looking at content and shit. It's just like, and she just goes, babe, just relax, enough with it. I don't want to talk about it and whatever. So, but yeah, but like I think like with all the deportations and the tariffs and the DEI and the plane crashes and shit like that, like I'm I'm tired, man. Like I am. It's only February. It's only February. It's early February, and I'm already like jaded. Like I'm waiting for this shit just to pass. I'm like, you know what, man? Like just whatever, man. Like it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Like I follow this this Facebook group. I like for like the carnivore diet, because I'm trying to cut carbs, and I'm like, oh well, let's see what the carnivores are doing. And then somebody today just put like some political shit. I'm like, and then everybody in the group was like, what the fuck does it have to do with eating meat, bro? And they're like, well, it's called health, and the last person was trans, and now RFK is gonna take. Like, I don't care. Show me steak, eggs, and guacamole. That's it. That's it. Steak, eggs, guacamole, chicken, pork, whatever the fuck. Show me recipes on how to cook a less carb heavy diet. I don't want to hear politics in my diet group. LinkedIn, you like to see people, and hey, what's up with this person, and I'm gonna, for sake of curiosity, let's see what jobs are out there. And then you just start seeing people like, thank God companies are getting rid of DEI. And I'm like, aren't you the HR rep? Like, like, where are we go? Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of hearing about it. Um, Everybody has their strict opinions on it. Their strong opinions, I should say, on what we should be doing as a country, and who's wrong and who's right and who's weak and who's strong. It's like I get it, man. Like we're in a turbulent time, but I think we should like really adjust the way that we um see things and accept things. That's the thing. It's like I think we have a hard time accepting shit now, especially now, uh because it's half the country's upset, half the country is upset that the other half is upset. Like it's enough, enough. Like I want to start seeing happy shit again, or goofy shit. Like 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 when I look up like when I open up my Instagram, for the most part I don't see political shit. Like for the most part, like it's obviously going to be there. I know I post stuff or whatever, but I think like the stuff that's in my algorithm really cleanses the palate. It's like a bunch of like people with Down syndrome and midgets, and like obviously big booty bitches and shit, because you know Instagram knows my interests, I guess. But like sometimes you need that. You need the distraction of the real world, um just to cleanse the palate, man. Like I watch news a lot, but I noticed that I'm watching like basic cable shit now, or like I'm watching Lovecraft Country um on HBO Max again. Like it has nothing to do. Well, obviously it's a heavy show, like racially and politically and shit, but it's aliens and fucking magic and shit, and and vampires. Sometimes you need that. You need that like I said, you need that distraction from what's going on in the today's time. Um, I'm tired of hearing Trump, Biden, Kamala. I'm tired of hearing the word DEI. I'm tired of hearing about uh, um, fucking tariffs. I'm tired of it's becoming too much. Like I know, like this past weekend, I had like a quick conversation with my kids, and I'm like, "You're 14, you're 12, or you're 15, you're 12. I shouldn't be having political conversations. You guys shouldn't know about what ICE is up to. You know, you're both citizens just like me. Um, their mom, I'm not too sure about. Anyway, kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. There you go. But yeah, like I shouldn't be talking politics and policies and immigration statuses with my children. We should be talking about shit that matters. Fucking what new flavor of bubblegum is out there, and you know, fucking Kendrick winning 5 Grammys for Not Like Us. You know, shit like that. But yeah, it's becoming too. We're becoming too engulfed in this, and I guess we have to look at the bright side. We have to look at the bright side. You know, we have the Super Bowl coming up. Kendrick obviously won. Fucking Beyonce won Best Album of the Year in the Grammys. Fucking Luca is going to the to the Lakers. I'm gonna be honest, man. There's not a lot to look forward to. It's just, but what are we gonna do? Lay in bed in the fetal position, fucking arguing online with complete strangers about fucking policies made by billionaires and politicians who have no idea that we fucking exist. Are we gonna do that? No, that's ridiculous. We have to move forward. We have to chug along. You know, we have to start doing things that we like again. Well, obviously, you know, it's gonna snow tomorrow and a couple of days and shit, and we have another snowstorm coming up on here in the Northeast. But yeah, man, like we got one more month of winter because some beaver in Pennsylvania said so. But then the jerk off groundhog in Staten Island was like, nah, early winter. And then I realized we're still talking to rats about the weather. So I don't know. I don't know who to believe. I just know that hey, it's gonna be cold for a little bit. Then spring's right around the corner. Then summer's right there, and we're gonna start going out again. I think we need a distraction. I think the elections and the first couple of months of the year is like really fucking rough because like we're just all stuck inside and we're just like trying to keep warm and we're just all we're doing is on our phones and watching TV and on our laptops and tablets and shit like that. So we have no escape from it. But once it starts getting hot again and we're all out there fucking drinking and a bunch of other shit, drugs, fucking, sulking, we can have our proper distractions. But until then, man, like my whole uh case for distracting is just like just watch shit that makes you laugh, share a meme or two, send videos. That's what I do. Like, I try to brighten people's days by sending them like videos. That, this fucking video is wild, so go check out this video. um Me and my girl, throughout the day, we just send each other videos and shit. Like, me and my boys, a couple of homegirls scattered around the country and shit. I'm like, yo, this is fucking funny. Check this out. And then, yeah, hopefully that helps you, or that helps them just like forget about what's going on in the world. If you see a person fucking falling down the stairs because they forgot to salt their steps when it snowed and now there's ice everywhere and shit. So that's funny. Um, Here's a person with Down syndrome with a karate sword, with samurai sword. Um, that should be funny. Just things like that. Just like, I think you need to brighten your fucking day, and hopefully you can brighten somebody else's day just by, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, man? Like, just with the fucking, what was that song? Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. I was talking to my kids. I was picking them up from church, and I'm like, "Hey, um, what did you learn in church today?" And they were like, "Oh, actually, my daughter, because they had separate classes, and she was like, "Well, um, we learned about not complaining, and just getting the job done, because that's how God works through you." And I'm like, "Well, that's a good way to see things. Like, you shouldn't. I don't think you should complain, um, because what good does that do for you? If you worry, don't pray. If you pray, don't worry. That's just that's just how we have to see things. Like, I think um complaining about something is fruitless, it's frivolous, it gives you nothing to do. It's like, somebody once said, worrying is like running on a treadmill. It gives you something to do, but it gets you nowhere fast. So instead of worrying, I think we should be more proactive. Like, if you're worried about the state of the country and how Trump is handling things and all that shit, then my advice to you is, okay, get off the internet, stop posting to Twitter or Truth Social or Blue Sky or wherever the fuck you post to, and wait for the midterms. It's in 2 years, and vote the right way, the right way, they in your opinion. um if things aren't going your way, then you have to be proactive in changing that thing. Whatever's not going, if you're out of work, go, pound the pavement, fucking, get your shit together, and just, don't let up. You have to be relentless. You can't wait for things to change around you automatically just because you're like, I want it to. Cool, you want it to change, but you're not doing anything to help the process. um yeah, not everything's gonna be like easy peasy lemon squeezy like we all want it to. So, you have to put in the work, man. You have to put in the work. You have to look at what's really going on around you and accept the things that you can't change and change the things that you can. And it's like, and then obviously having the wisdom to know the difference. uh yeah, you know me and my girl argue a lot. All right, now you have to root cause that shit. Now you have to figure out why you're arguing all the goddamn time. Maybe you didn't get the flowers that you were supposed to get. Maybe you didn't get the gift that you were supposed to get. Maybe you didn't say the thing that you were supposed to say. You have to put in the work. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I feel like last episode, I serioused it out. This one, not semi serious. I also ran long last week, so I might just cut this one a little short. Actually, hold on. All right, speaking of Kendrick, right? So speaking of Kendrick, so my man, obviously he's in a battle with Drake all last year, like all last year. Unanimously, he is the winner of said battle. And if people don't like to believe that, then I implore you to watch the Grammys, where my man won five Grammys for a diss record that had nothing to do with the album that he released. And I'm like, how bad do you have to get your ass whooped by, like, because like Drake is in Australia now, and like he's doing his Australian tour, and like last night he was like, yo, for no matter what you might have heard, Drake is still alive. And I'm like, yeah, this sounds like you were a little hurt by what happened last year, and you have to admit defeat. Like, it's just the way. That's the way that we see it. The viewing public and the listeners and fans. Like, I like Drake music. I don't necessarily dislike the dude. I like Kendrick music a little bit better, just because, whatever. It's just my taste. But I did, I downloaded fucking for my dogs and shit like that, and the club music album that he came out with. What I'm trying to say is, clearly there was a winner, and clearly there's a loser in this. But now you have to see what you accept and what you don't accept. Now, what you have to accept is that I tried, I failed, I have to move on. What you don't have to accept is this changing who you are fundamentally. And I say that specific and in conjunction with the way that this election went. And this is all I'm, hopefully this is going to be the last time I speak on this. But if the thing didn't go, if it didn't go your way, then you lost. All right, cool. We lost. It is what it is. But at the same time, now you have to go, well, what I'm not going to do is accept failure. I can accept defeat, but I'm not going to accept failure. Now, what you're going to do is there's lessons from this that you have to pay attention to. You have to see what went wrong. So we see what we did wrong, or what you did wrong. And now you have to make improvements. Hopefully Drake pulls himself out of this shit. Hopefully the country pulls themselves or ourselves out of this shit. And then hopefully we'll be all making beautiful music by 2027. Know what I mean? Anyway, and with that, this has been another episode of Unaccompanied Adult with Joe Diaz. Peace.